Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Here we are, another day, another dollar. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Let's sausage roll. Let's Kim Cattrall. What's new?
Isn't she called Kim Cattrall?
Yeah, I don't know. I changed her name. What did we do last night?
We finished season 4 of Peaky Blinders, but then I remembered that I have actually seen season 5. Because I was like, we're nearing the end now, and there's definitely a bit that I'm sort of waiting to happen. But it's definitely not part of this storyline. And then I remembered that Sam Claflin is in series 5, and I have seen all of that.
Ah, well.
It's good for you to catch up though, because season 6 has been commissioned.
How is it?
Yeah.
What else is new?
I planted some sunflowers yesterday.
At the front as well?
At the front, yeah.
How long will they take to bloom?
It says, I think it was like 7 to 21 days. 7 to 12, maybe 7 to 12. 7 to 12 days before you see seedlings.
Oh.
But I definitely planted them a bit late.
Yeah.
Because it said the time, like the last month for planting was May, but we're only in the beginning of June, so I'm hoping it's fine. The seeds don't know.
Yeah, they're not like, a bit late, aren't you? You do like sunflowers, don't you?
I really, yeah, sunflowers are my fave. And these are called Evening Star sunflowers as well, so they look a bit different.
Wow, what's different with them?
They're like orange instead of yellow. They sort of like go from dark orange and then go to yellow.
They go really big, don't they, sunflowers?
Yeah. I want them huge.
Any announcements?
I'm doing a Harry Potter quiz on Sunday at 7 PM on my channel to raise money for the NAACP. Come along, and if you come, please donate as if you were like buying a ticket. But the video itself will be a fundraiser, so you don't need to donate before then. You can just donate when you come and watch the video, because there will be a little button on the side of the video.
This is on YouTube?
Yes.
Ah. Excited?
And also, we've raised $5,500 for the Bail Project from our Blackout Tuesday video that we posted on Tuesday.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
So thank you everyone who donated.
Yeah. That's really good, isn't it?
Really good. Considering I wanted to raise $500, it's, you know, we raised 10 times that.
Do I have any announcements? Don't think so. Not really. Again, thank you for the emails, guys. It's a busy account, the old good morning and evening world at gmail.com. But yeah, thank you for that. The start, I guess. I got an email a couple of days ago, and it's something again, because yesterday we talked about things about theatre, like swings, ensemble members, covers, stuff that we take for granted, I guess, because it's our lives and it's sort of just general knowledge for us. Yeah. But for people outside looking in, they're like, I don't really get that. So this is a really simple email in terms of what she's asking. But basically, this is from a girl called Rachel Smith.
Hello, Rachel Smith. I used to go to school with a girl called Rachel Smith.
Yeah.
I think she got expelled.
Rachel. Naughty, naughty. But the title of the email is called The Audition Room. Yeah, so Rachel said, I would love to know if you could talk about what actually happens in the audition room, as I'm new to musical theatre and I'm not really sure what you actually do and what you bring into the audition room. So that is from Rachel Smith. So I feel like Rachel's not the only person who's ever said, what happens about auditions? Like, what is auditions? I know some people...
Can I just read it again?
I know some people have said, like, what's the difference between the auditions in the UK or the US? So I feel like we should just clarify auditions. And rather than starting from the audition room, I think we should go back to when you get the call about an audition. But first off, I feel like we need to clarify what types of auditions there are. So there are 2 types of auditions, and we're talking musical theatre auditions here. There's an open audition and a closed audition. So basically, open auditions are auditions that are put on like public medias, like, you know, like wherever. Like,
you'll find them in the back of like the stage.
The stage or on Twitter, and it'll be like, come to Pineapple Studios at 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock. We're auditioning for the Prince of Egypt. Bring your dance trainers, you know. Whatever, and then you all go and you take your CV and your headshot and you go, and there'd be a lot of people there. There's always a lot of people there.
Have you ever been to an open audition?
I've never been to an open audition.
I have.
Have you?
For films.
Oh, right.
I auditioned for Luna Lovegood, for Harry Potter, and I auditioned for Lyra in The Golden Compass.
Oh, nice.
And didn't get anywhere with either of them.
It's hard.
Because they were like really weird, because they were just going off what people looked like. So you literally stood in the room in a big semicircle and they just went, you, and you, give your names to that person, the rest of you, thank you very much. It was literally like 10 seconds. And me and my mum queued in, so we went all the way to Oxford and we queued for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
You got to be careful with some open auditions, because some of them are just for publicity.
Like those two.
Like when they did Chorus Line in the West End. Oh my God, I didn't go to it, but a lot of my friends went to it. And you would go on the Palladium, pirouette on the left, pirouette on the right, and that was the audition. They're like, cut, you. Like, but apparently it was just for like publicity.
Yeah.
So they could like film. Because the show is Chorus Line. It's about a massive dance audition. So they're just using it all for media. But anyway, they are open auditions, so anyone's free to go.
But I do just want to say, the guy who played Marius, Harry Apps, he was our Marius in Les Mis, 19 years old, went to an open audition for the tour of Les Mis because his sister said, I want you to know what rejection feels like, and he got the part, and he was then Marius on the tour, the UK tour, and then transferred to the West End. Like, open auditions are worth it. Some of them are like publicity stunts, but some of them, dreams come true.
So we're going to talk about closed auditions, because that's like the majority. If you've got an agent and stuff, that's the majority you will go to. You rarely go to open audition. So let's start from the beginning. I'm your agent. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hey, Carrie, you alright?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, alright, just busy in the office. I've got an audition for you.
Right, what is it?
It is for Wicked.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
Alphabet and Wicked.
Cool.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to send you over the material that they want you to look at. You're listening, guys, this is all. So there's 2 songs, and there's 3 scenes.
Right.
Okay, and this is going to be for the sort of the first round, and I'll see what you can do, sort of thing. It's at Umbrella Rooms.
Cool. When?
Next Tuesday, so the 15th.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm going to send you all this detail over in an email, so you can have a look at it with the sides attached.
Great.
Any questions?
Don't think so, no.
Right, okay.
Do I need to wear anything specific?
They said just be yourself, really.
So don't go green.
Maybe like just put a bit of green.
Bit of green eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow, yeah.
Okay.
And maybe fingernails.
Right.
I don't know.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
How's the house? Is it alright?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah. How's your parents?
Yeah, I'm really busy actually.
Oh, are you? Sorry. Yeah, well, me too. I just said I was busy at the start of the phone call.
Lonely in the office, is it?
What?
Lonely in the office?
No, not really. No. We're busy making dreams happen.
Great.
Yeah. Bye then. Good luck.
Thanks.
Let me know how it goes.
Will do.
Bye.
Bye.
So, the start of the audition process would be your agent calling and giving you like the sides. Well, not always. The very start would be the audition, where it is, what time it is, and what you have to prepare. So sometimes you won't be given sides or songs from the show. You might just go in with your own song, but that'd be at like the beginning rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So the initial round of a show, even for like a principal role, they will ask you to prepare usually a song of your own or a couple songs of your own, and they need to be contrasting songs. Maybe you take a ballad and like an up-tempo song, but they usually ask like in the style of the show. So if it's like School of Rock, you'd maybe take a couple of pop songs. If it's Les Mis, you'd take more sort of classical musical theatre songs. If it's a soprano part, you'd take soprano songs. You know, we've already done a video on audition songs and like what songs are appropriate, so along those veins. But then the further along the process you get, so if you get a recall, they'll then start feeding you material. So they'll give you like a couple of scenes from the part that you're auditioning for and a couple of songs. We said the other day that sometimes what they're doing now is they'll give you all of the material in one go, but they'll say, only prepare these scenes and these songs for this round, and then if you get a recall, start looking at this. So it means you get a bit of a head start if you think you've got a good shot. Yeah,
that's good. Right, audition day. You've learnt your stuff.
Yeah.
You're going up to Pineapple.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Or Umbrella Rooms?
Umbrella Rooms.
You're going up to Umbrella Rooms in London. Buzz the door outside.
Yeah.
I got an audition. Yeah, for Wicked. Yeah, second floor. All right, yeah, second floor. You're in umbrella rooms now.
Yeah.
You sit in the waiting room. There's always like a runner or someone who takes you in. They're like, Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're. Oh yeah, you're here for 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running a bit late.
Every time. I don't think I've ever been to an audition where they've been like, yeah, everything's running smoothly, everything's on time, or we're actually ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
It's always, yeah, we're running a bit late, so we'll have to wait about 15 minutes.
Yeah, running a bit late, so just take a seat, and when we're ready, I'll get you and we'll take you upstairs, yeah? Okay.
Thanks.
That's it. Right. Carrie, we're ready for you.
Great.
Come on. Just sit outside. The audition room's in there. Just sit outside. We're just finishing up with the guy in there.
Great.
He comes out. Right, we're here. The audition room. We made it.
Yeah.
So what happens in the audition room?
You go in and black out. That's usually what I do.
Yeah. Like, who's there? Okay, so who's there?
Yeah.
So the runner will go, open the door and go, this is Carrie.
They'll usually go in first and say, you ready for Carrie?
Yeah.
Or ready for who, and like sometimes a full name used so they know exactly who's in. They'll be like, yeah, okay, and they go, okay, everyone, this is Carrie, and you go in, and if it's like a first round, the panel will be quite small. It will be a pianist in a corner, maybe like the director and the casting director.
Yeah.
Sometimes even just the associate director and the casting director.
Yeah.
It's like a very small panel, and maybe a reader as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes the casting director will do the reading, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it'll be a very small, limited panel, which is always, I always really like that. I was like, it's like they ease you in.
Yeah, because when you get to the finals, there's like 20 people in there, and you're like, oh my god.
My final for Les Mis was a joke.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly just lost count. It was like trying to count stars. It was pointless. It was like, we were in the Welsh Centre in King's Cross. And it's like a massive, like, almost like a sports hall. It's
Which Les Mis was this?
First time when I was auditioning for Repening, yeah. And it was like, and this is the big one where Karen McIntosh is there.
Yeah.
And so it's nerve-wracking anyway, but you literally walk in and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's Karen McIntosh, all of his like entourage, like his like right-hand men, and the casting director, the musical director, the associates, the musical supervisor, directors from like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, it's everyone. It must have been about 30 people. So terrifying.
So yeah, the panel sort of differs depending like how far along the process you are.
Yeah.
If you're in a final, there could be like 20 people in there.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Sort of middle, you're looking, on an average, you're looking at maybe like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So we're thinking audition pianist is there. You've got, say your director, MD. So the MD won't, like the musical director probably won't be playing.
No.
It'd be very rare that the MD would be playing.
Yeah.
Because the MD would like to just sit there and listen to you sing, and see if you're good enough.
Yeah, they don't have to split their brain between
they don't
playing
be playing
and
like,
watching.
it'd be very rare that the MD plays. And then the casting director and like the reader, and then after that maybe some associates or some assistants, so maybe the assistant director might be there as well. Sometimes even the choreographer that
I was going to say, if it's like a particularly dancey show, you might have a choreographer there as well.
Sometimes, but that's it really. And the sort of process is sort of run by the director, I'd say. The director, for me, always sort of takes control. Sometimes the casting director will speak, be the person to be like, can you do this? Like, can you do your song first, and then we'll do the 2 scenes, and then we'll do your final song. But I'm thinking in recent history, always been a director who's been like, hey, thanks for coming. Can we do the first song, please?
I would also say sometimes it's the panel plus a camera. Sometimes if it's like a show that's coming over from the USA and there's a USA team that needs to be in the loop and shown all of the auditions, they will film all of the auditions, that makes me more nervous when there's a camera in the room.
Yeah. The camera's normally like behind the panel on like a tripod. Yeah. Or I've had it before when someone's just been holding it. Yeah. Freehand.
I've had it where someone's just sat on the side with just the camera in front of them.
So then, from there, it sort of differs because every sort of audition from there is a bit different. You might do your first song and they might want to hear a certain bit of it again. Again, it all depends how far on the process you are. If it's a first round, it's very rare that they'll be like, can you do that a bit again? I think they sort of take that as read.
Yeah.
But if they begin to like you or begin to want you to do well for the part, and you're getting further and further along, they might go, Carrie, can you just do the last bit again and just think more bell or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, they might make it a bit of a workshop, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and try and make you be the part for them.
I had that in an audition maybe like a year ago now, where they were doing stuff like that, and but I was singing like such a massive belty song.
Yeah.
And because you give it your all the first time around, they were like, can we actually just go from like the middle of the song to the end again, and can you try this? And I was like, oh god. Oh no. Okay. And we did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
So that's the songs really, and then the scenes will again be sort of the same sort of vibe. You do the scene, and then they might go, can you try it like this, or make that more like evident.
Yeah.
It's always funny when you're doing it with the reader though, because these are strangers, and you're like, you don't know them, and if you're doing like an intimate scene or like an angry scene or whatever, like it's quite a lot to like just shout at someone's face or like grab them like by the shoulders or whatever and like getting all like intimate.
There was a really good thing though. I auditioned for a long running show, and the reader they got in was like first cover of the part, the other part that I was reading against, so they knew exactly what they were doing. Like, it was such a good idea.
Yeah.
Such a clever idea. Also, a thing that I am sure would be a question on the audience's part, the audience being you guys, not the audience in the theatre, about being off book.
Oh yeah.
In auditions. Usually they'll specify if they want you to be off book or not, but usually if it's like a last minute audition, if they call you up and like, we need to see you tomorrow or the day after, and they're aware that you're already in a show, or you know that you're already doing something, they'll be like, don't worry about being off book, just learn it as best you can, and you can hold it in there. But if it's like an audition for like in a week's time, usually they'd expect you to be pretty much off book, especially if it's only like a couple of scenes.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard before, like if you're not off book on the first round and you get recalled, they normally don't care that much.
No.
If you like got it there, and we're talking when you say off book, I mean, if you're using it, it's not like you're like, yes, Daniel, you're a disgrace. Like, it's not that. It's like, yes, Daniel, you're a disgrace. Maybe have a look.
What show are you doing?
I don't know. It's good. It sounds dramatic though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
If you're like on book on the first round, you shouldn't really be off. You should really be off by the second.
Yeah.
And if you're still on, like still using it by the third or final, that is like a big no.
Yeah.
Like, you should not be. If you're doing a final and you're like looking at words, or even getting the songs wrong at that point, like in terms of lyrics, I think they just got sort of go.
Yeah, if you're in front of Karen McIntosh and you don't know your stuff by then, if you've got that far.
Imagine singing Bring Him Home, like, God on high, like get out. So that's it. I also want to say about audition pianists. So if you've been given material, like for, like say you audition for Wicked and you're going in as an alphabet, obviously 9 times out of 10 you wouldn't have to bring that sheet music that they gave you, because the audition pianist should have it. And normally when you do bring your own song, there's a moment where, say the director goes, okay, so you've prepared a song for us, just give it to the audition pianist, and you'd walk over to the audition pianist and go, hey, this is the song I want to sing today. If there's any cuts in it or anything that he needs to know about, if there's like a massive, you cut like verse 2 and there's a quick page turn, you have to tell him.
Let him know, yeah.
And also, he'll ask for a tempo. So if you're singing like, Bring Him Home, you wouldn't be like, it's God on high, hear my prayer. Like, you'd have to go, God on high, and you just like beat out. But you'd probably know that. Yeah. Which is really hard when you're nervous, I find. Yeah. Giving tempos, because you're like, God on high, hear my prayer. I think that's it, shall we go then? Yeah. And you start singing, you're like, oh my God, this is too fast. But that's that really.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah.
People say never shake hands. I never do that. You know, when you go in and go, hey, you're right.
Yeah, well, especially if there's like 8 people, because then it takes forever. Usually I'll do it, if it's like 2 people on the panel, I'll do it.
Yeah, but I've never done it, and I feel like I just don't do it.
Oh, I do it, if I'm nervous, that's the first thing I'll do, because I'll just overcompensate for the fact that I'm terrified. If there's like 2 people, I will do it. If it's like a massive room full of people, I'll just be like, hi, hello, lovely to see you all. Sometimes I'll say, if you get like quite far in the process, usually the audition before your final isn't an audition, it's a workshop. I had that with Les Mis, where like the first time around when I was Eponine, I had 4 auditions for Eponine, but the third one wasn't an audition. Like no one was being cut that round.
Yeah.
It was like, so I went in with Rob Houchin, who was ended up being my Marius, and we were on stage at the Queen's Theatre, which was like super exciting, because every round I got through, I was like, well, if I don't get through to the next round, at least I got to sing on stage at the Queen's Theatre. If I don't get through to the next round, at least I sang in front of Cameron Mackintosh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that round was like a 45-minute workshop audition where we were given notes for the director. I will also just say that the panel are never wanting you to screw up. They want every person who walks into the room to be the person that they're going to cast, because it makes their job easier. Yeah. So if you walk in, they want you to do well. They aren't there to be like, oh, well, you didn't say that line, and you screwed up that word, and you stumble over your words there, so you're not getting a part. Like, they want you to do well, so they will be on your side. They are there to encourage you to be the best that you can be.
Yeah, because it'll make their job easier.
It's not like an exam.
Yeah.
Like where you're going in for like your Spanish oral exam, like where they're like testing you. Yeah. They want you to do well.
Well, that is that.
There we go.
Auditions, acting, singing, dancing. Well, thanks for popping by again, everyone. Oh, this has been informative.
It has.
Has it? Have you learned?
Yeah, I have learned a lot.
But yeah, that's it really. Bye everyone, be safe out there. Don't eat cabbage. I've done that one. Don't pluck your eyebrows if you don't have pluckers.
I don't know what part of your brain they come from.
Don't know.
I'm so intrigued.
Don't pluck your eyebrows if you don't have pluckers. You mother plucker.
I like that you call them pluckers.
That's alright.
Bye.
Bye.